Yeah, we play on Wednesday nights though. Me. Mine was the same too.
Opened back in 2003. Have a look at the link. Lincoln Financial Field, where 70,000 are rocking and ready to go in Philadelphia. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago, where the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying, "Fly, Eagles, fly," as they get ready to
nah, everything good, man. We 2 centimeters. Huh? No. Yeah.
Underway on EA Sports. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Well, this defense for the Eagles, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Lance going to throw. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. So, Charles, take nothing away from this young man under center, because I know people think he's got a very bright future in this league, but I have to figure the defensive coordinators love the thought of squaring off against a rookie quarterback.
And especially if they have guys they can put together a game plan with that's going to confuse, disguise a lot of coverage, make this kid think a little bit. Because in college, he's seen a lot of things. Let's not get it wrong here. But at the same time, in the NFL, you can do so much more because of the athletes you have, because of their football IQ. And don't forget, you're going to throw a couple extra rushers at him as well. See if he can handle the pressure when those guys come at him.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he's got room.
Okay, Mitchell. Okay, Mitchell.
Before they work it across midfield. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So, Charles, first drive here, little safe completion underneath. Maybe get some rhythm, get your feet wet, so to speak.
I agree, and I like it because it's a lot like a basketball game when you're getting started and you pass the ball around so everyone touches it early and gets involved in the game. In this case, it's not just dumping it to a back and he's able to run with the ball, but you get your offensive linemen involved because they get to get out and run and hit people in the open field. Everyone getting their feet wet early.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 more on that one and another first down. Now a play fake. Lance sliding out of the pocket. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. His second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for. And now it's 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there,
rookie ain't got the touch like I want to have yet.
And maybe turn the tide.
To throw again on 2nd down. Lance getting this out to the flat. Mostert. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They fake the handoff. Now Lance. Buying time to him. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting him score a touchdown versus holding him to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Where we go?
Sanders first carry of the game.
No.
Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Fred Warner, first-time All-Pro in 2020, in on the stop defensively. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
You see Jalen yesterday? Yeah, they look good. Him and give me that.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And they will
him and Devontae look good yesterday.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They run the counter.
Come on, mic him up.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard. And Lance now to throw.
Get upfield.
This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll be brought down shy of the 1st down marker at the 11. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now it's Gold after splitting the uprights to kick this one away.
Can't keep selling field goal.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that
hold on, let me get some subs in, man. Tripping. I ain't tripping. Aw, man. They come up with first. Man, cut my guy. Yeah, I had Reuben Foster on the team. Somebody gonna have to let him go. I'm gonna have to go find him. Somebody gotta let him go.
Mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
A good gain on first has them set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. An option handoff given to Sanders. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package, and that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
They go play action with Hurts. Rolling to his left. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. And Charles, they only needed a yard there. They try to pass the football. What do you think?
Well, I can't really go all out and kill them for the call because that 3rd and 1 fake and throw it over the top for a big play, that often does work. But in this situation, the pressure got to him.
42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair.
Block, we get the
you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Lance. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Oh, my God.
It's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield.
Come on, Lance.
Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
The Niners on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Now Lance. Deep ball for Goodwin. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, 49ers. Well, for Trey Lance, not only was he the youngest quarterback in the 2021 draft class, but many say he had the strongest arm, too, and he showed it off here.
And that is absolutely demoralizing for a defense because you've got the offense on the ropes. It's 3rd down.
Put it out there, Trey.
The field and then wham. You have a letdown in the secondary, and you give up a big one.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They're still in search of an initial 1st down as they come up here 1st and 10. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Now on 2nd and 13. Hurts. Got a man, that's Ward. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Flushed out right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
At the 33-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. Incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They'll fake the give to Sanders. Now Hurts.
Come on, I see him come open.
Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. Flush to his right. He finds some open field here. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the
man.
Find a lot of empty space there.
All right, guys.
The first down on a 21-yard gain.
All right, guys. Let's go, Jones.
Picked off by Josh Jones. The 40, 20, 10, and into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. The mistakes continuing to pile up, and it looked like they were going to be able to eat into that deficit. Instead, now the deficit is even larger.
Yeah, they were on a march with a chance to get back within a score, but now that deficit continues to grow.
Man, I know I kicked it right down the middle of the wing, took it. Like I kicked it and turned my head and said, I see the ball bouncing back.
They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This taken in at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't.
And for the first time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work
Won't be hit out there, Trey.
or you start thinking about going to his backup.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. It's a handoff here to Mostert. Looking to find a lane,
You got to be able to run the ball. You got to be able to run the ball.
Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
Cross the line,
Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down.
Cross the line, scrimmage. Jesus, the wind is high. Jesus. Come on, man.
Rotation short. They try the 50-yarder and miss it, and now this offense has it 1st and 10 at the 40. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. It's caught by Sanders. And he goes out of bounds and looks like right at the 50. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. Well, earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down. A nice safe throw and a good one.
12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. Hurts sets up to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. Eluding the pressure right. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
And it didn't take long for the Philadelphia fans to close their eyes and remember 2020 when this unit gave up 65 sacks, the most in the NFL. And that was 15 more than a couple of teams tied for second place in the league. They vowed for a restart in 2021.
Yeah, Moan walks back up. Come on.
Just yet.
They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
Good tackle, boy.
That's Sanders.
Oh, really?
And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14.
Last thing we need.
Well, they opted not to run it. They completed the pass.
Last thing we need.
Yardage to bring up 4.
But give credit to the guys on the other side of the ball. They snuffed out the play. But it does bring into question, 1, the play call, because they didn't run the ball there. They could have run it. And 2, just not getting it. That's got to be deflating for them.
Dislocated shoulder.
Get the 3
Stop.
points before they hit halftime. Something to build on, maybe.
Yeah, go ahead and raise the banner, right? Wave the flag. That's good. Got points. And now, as you said, they got something to build on as they get ready for the second half.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out.
Why most are still tied? That's the question.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL.
Nate.
You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29.
Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. That's complete out left to Ayuk. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On 1st and 10, here's Lance. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Deebo.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Lance to throw it. He'll swing this out to Mostert. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Again, it's Lance. And I think that one might have been intercepted. intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
I think when they get back in the huddle, the question will be, why did you throw that one? The coverage was incredible all over him. The only thing he didn't do after he caught the ball as a defender was get his feet in bounds. That should have been a turnover.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on third down. Faking the give to Mostert. Now Lance. Got his target, Samuel. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Here's first and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. A final shot before half for Lance. Nowhere to go.
Look at this shit.
And it's picked up by the Eagles, but they will not be able to capitalize as time has run out here on the first half of play. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting 49ers on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves. But for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Looking to throw again on second down. Hurts. Steps away to his left.
Oh, come on. Give me the... Look at this shit. Hey, give me the wrong man. When man just let that die. Damn.
And that was nice.
2 live and back to back.
Jalen to Jalen, and the Eagles are hoping to see much more of that. Just 31 catches as a rookie for Rager. They're hoping that that number at least doubles in 2021.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Hurts a handoff to Sanders.
Good tackle, boy.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Jeez.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation,
they gotta be.
Pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
On 2nd and 9, Hurts.
Come get it. Come get it, Mosley.
Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counting on trying to hold that score, at least where it is.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Running game trash right now.
Second down, here's Mostert again. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25. Throwing his Lance on third down. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A nice throw right there. And Charles, this is game number 2 in the NFL for this young rookie. His guys getting the victory last week, and he played pretty well by most accounts. Curious, what did you see?
I saw something similar to what you described, Brandon, because I saw a guy who looked the part, a guy who was in command, not just with the touchdown passes, but definitely looked to be in control of the offense as well. And you and I both know that's often uncommon for a rookie quarterback.
And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. So the first interception of his career under center, and you knew it was going to happen sooner or later.
It has to. And I know he feels like the world is just tumbling down.
Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground.
Let's go, Ibukum. You got to step up.
Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Second and 20. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down. He'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field.
Rick.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 3rd and 19, no problem as they're able to convert.
Moses
So
wouldn't
now
even jump.
the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. That'll be caught. It's and he'll be out of bounds.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
Gainwell is into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown. The first drive ended in 3. This time they take it down and punch it in the end zone.
So that first drive felt like they were just gathering knowledge, didn't it? Just enough to kick the field goal on the first one. And the second time, they put it all together and got it all the way to the end zone.
And he is going to lose yardage here. So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Throwing now is Lance. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Here's Lance. This one into the hands.
Block and we run.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. And they fake the handoff. Now Lance. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not get it in.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. Got a man. That's and they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Again, they'll throw it with Lance. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
And that's a sight that 49er fans like. George Kittle catching a pass for a first down. Remember, he only played 8 games in 2020, but he was a 1,000-yard receiver in 2018, 2019. They're hoping he can regain his ball this season.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. Lance going to throw.
Oh, you just let him go. You just let him go.
And he goes down.
Just let him go.
Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
Just let him go.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 16. Now Lance keeps himself upright.
Oh.
Flush to his right. Oh, no.
I can't even get out of bounds.
Picked up by the Eagles. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line.
Partner, that one looked like it was over.
Stop, man. Stop, man.
The defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, good pass.
Right side complete to Rager. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders.
Whole line got cut.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level.
Got cut.
What I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level
Make
being the
turn out right
defensive
here,
front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
Should have been a pick.
Rager was the intended receiver, but now it's 3rd down. Here's Sanders.
Come on, get out the block.
He's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. On 1st down, Hurts. That's complete to Ward. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Eluding the pressure right. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. He was out there waving
about
his
5
arms,
minutes.
and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is because you got to get his attention because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space.
And my goodness, another interception.
Oh, what? I pressed the wrong button. Come on, man.
And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. Devontae Smith with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Eagles have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Elliott good with a PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
No,
the 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Now, Charles, of course, you got to remember, last possession they fumbled. It led to a touchdown. One-score game here. Got to be careful.
And this is where coaching and training really comes into play, doesn't it? What does everyone say after an error? Next play, move on, next drive. That mantra has to come to the front. They've got to take care of business right here and act like the last series just didn't happen.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Play action. Now it's Lance. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands.
From the gun, it's Lance. Connects with Kittle underneath.
Boy, get up here, man. Get up here, dog.
Lance finding Kittle, first down, San Francisco. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this fourth quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And some room to run now.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Another day, another touchdown.
Let's go, Mostert.
Well, Raheem Mostert, we know the story.
Let's go,
from special
Mostert.
teamer to postseason hero. All he needs is a little bit of space, CD, and he can do the rest.
And the thing that stood out to me was his ability to continue through the initial contact. How many times do we see runners get slowed up and not get what they can on a run because of that first contact? But he kept the compass pointing in the right direction, kept the legs churning, and turned this into a huge play.
And he covered a lot of ground on that one, as evidenced by the final total there on Next Gen Stats.
That's huge right there.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, you know, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. And Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground.
Get him, big Kinlaw.
Javon Kinlaw able to drop him for a loss of a couple at the 23. It's 2nd and 12. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts. That'll be caught. Rager with it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across.
But it didn't, the thing still, it wasn't all of it. Yeah, because the game's still on. But the,
and he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Here's 2nd and a yard. Throwing his... And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield. And it's 3rd and short. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it. Precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. And he's got the first down before he's brought down at the 42. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Oh, no, he lost the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. can almost see inside his face mask there, the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one.
Oh, no, he lost the football.
No.
And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he's free going down the left side. It's a... Oh, no, he lost the football.
Man, I got to stop that. Trying to lateral the ball back.
They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground.
Ooh, come get it.
Your teammate gets it. Just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
That catch good for only a couple. To throw again on second down. Hurts.
Come
on. And it's incomplete. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right
You
there
want
on the
more,
coverage. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. Hurts. Flushed out right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And you can just about put this one in the win column for the 49ers. Now it looks like he'll throw here. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. He was looking for a
No one needs that guy. He just ran over and grabbed.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Off of play action, here's Lance. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Call it a gain of 11 yards, and that should just about do it.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
They'll run with Mostert, and he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Raheem Mostert, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, and the 49ers are on their way to a 2-0 start. Gold able to tack on the extra.
All right, you can throw me some in the bowl. I'm gonna literally walk out. So I'm gonna walk out. Is it done? You can throw it in the bowl. Like a plastic. I'll take it with me. One of them little containers.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gold now to kick it away.
Not too much.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better. And try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better.
I couldn't get to the ball, so I had to bring some heat.
It's been a frustrating one for you.
And we'll see if they go back to base. They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. Into the hands of Sanders. And this is not going to be what they needed. They get a few here, but now 3rd down as the clock runs. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
Yeah.
Here's Hurts to throw. Flush to his right. Pass complete, Goddard, and he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
I like the design of that play, or shall I say the way it ended up. Quarterback ends up to the right side. You know, gets outside of the pocket. How about the tight end staying in his sight line and getting to that same part of the field, and they find each other for the completion.
Forced out to his left. And that will be incomplete.
Good game, man. I'm going to head out of here.
Run out on this football game. So the victory here for San Francisco.